Emery should not be immune from criticism by Dan Smith throughout the season. One have used the term, "things change yet stay the same." Many fans verbally abused the greatest manager in our history, finally getting their way and forcing him out of the club. As we go into 2019, the grass isn't proving any greener as Unai Emery is equally struggling to finish in the top four. Yet fans' reaction to our humiliation at Anfield is to yet again blame Wenger, the man who left 7 months ago. Apparently, it will take a couple of years for his bad habits to fade away. Of course, no one was saying that when we went 22 games unbeaten. So, in other words, when we win, Emery is proving the world wrong, but when he's doing exactly the same as what wasn't deemed acceptable under our old boss, he's immune from criticism. Could it not be there is a section of our fan base who campaigned for this to such a point they are now too proud to admit that it's the owner who's the problem? No matter who sits in the dugout won't change. They are working for a man with zero ambition. Regular readers will know this is not me reacting to a lousy Christmas. I've always questioned if Unai Emery was truly the best possible candidate we could have got. When Ivan Gazidis said the Spaniard was always first choice, I argued if the criteria was based on finding the best possible man to make us champions or someone who for the sake of getting a job was willing to tolerate such a limited budget. Would Luis Enrique or Carlo Ancelotti accepted 50 million to build a squad who had finished 6th? If we are now saying we are willing to accept Emery finishing 5th, where was the need to change the manager? Now some of you want to use Kroenke as an excuse, yet 12 months ago wouldn't hear the same argument. Many said that the old regime didn't coach, sat on the bench playing with his coat and played his favorites. So how come we are exactly in the same position when all that is gone? Don't, out of pride, back a manager if you know he's just another yes man, because we will continue to waste years with the gap getting bigger. Emery hasn't defensively improved this. His lineups are less attacking. He has chosen to let Ramsey leave. He is choosing not to play Özil. That's not Arsene Wenger's fault. Like Emery, Wenger had to work for an American who only cares about getting into the Champions League. Kroenke proved that by getting a man PSG didn't want, who wouldn't have got another top job. When we drew with Liverpool at home, many boasted Wenger wouldn't have got that result. He did. On Saturday, Emery got the same drubbing Wenger got. In January we might get Cahill purely based on him being cheap. Meanwhile, one of our best players will join a top 4 rival. So, one more time, things change yet stay the same. Just because you didn't rate Wenger, doesn't mean Emery's the answer. He still has a duty to coach and pick the best lineup possible. When he isn't doing that, he's not immune from criticism just because he's Arsene Wenger's replacement. He, at times, is playing 5 at the back and 3 defensive midfielders. He is picking Iwobi ahead of Ramsey and Özil. These are all mistakes that we shouldn't be afraid to point out. If you think Wenger had to leave, then fine, but it doesn't mean Emery gets a free pass. Dan Smith.